we're gonna find out where we can get some ingredients and sort that out. Right. Did I have anything? Did make special recipes. Did vagabond and last resort trading? Yeah. So we've got to set up to do some more of this cooking. I believe we need to make 9 recipes, so I need to make 7 more. I think I've got 10 in total, so there's 1 recipe I don't have to make. So whatever the hardest is, we'll avoid that one. Pemmican bar should be easy to make. Porters, oh, it takes cattails. I don't like the idea of using up cattails, but hey. That's ptarmigan and broth. If I get some carrots, that's easy enough to do. That's got a lot in it, but that is all things. We need carrot and potato. We've already done that. Hello, Northern. How you doing? Brewhouse pie. That's actually easy enough to do. In fact, I might be able to do that here. Venison, rabbit, and ptarmigan. As if I haven't accidentally cooked all of the rabbit and ptarmigan. I can't remember if I did or not. I should have flour and cooking oil here. Okay, so we could do that one. So we'll try and do that one, provided I've got the stuff for it. That should be easiest enough to do. This might be harder because I've got to get a specific fish. It depends where I find that fish. Prepper's pie. That's easy enough to do. I just need to make sure I... yeah, I should be able to get all of that. I'd have to go get some burdock. Maybe we could do that one back in Coastal Highway. Yeah, so maybe the hardest to do is the fish one. I don't know. Hello, Sam. It is indeed a light one for me. I'm alright, yeah. I've got funky sleep at the moment, so I'm just doing a bit of a stream now. Bless you, Sam. Thank you very much. Yeah, maybe the fish one's the hardest to do, actually. Well, one that's just got a lot of stuff in it. Like, this has got a lot in it. I need carrots and potatoes. But I need carrots for something else, don't I? Yeah, porter's soup. So... actually, maple syrup. Is it maple syrup? Yeah, I suppose we can see what we get from the trader. We'll have to go check. We'll see. I'll see if I can do this one here. We'll have to check our supplies. And then yeah, maybe it is the fish one because I don't really feel like fishing right now, and I don't know where you get rockfish. I could just look it up because salmon, coho salmon, you get from saltwater. See, it's dock workers pie, which would imply that these are both saltwater fish. I just feel like I don't really see rockfish. Okay. Right. Sleep at 9 hours. We should be good. This might wake us up a little early, but doesn't matter too much. Okay, is indeed a little early. Right, let's check what I've got in terms of food outside. So I need half a kilo of each of those meats. All the prey meats? I don't know. How would you... I mean, you say predator meat, don't you, when you're talking about
hypothermia
those?
wouldn't kill me.
Well, it could be a clear day. Because I've got venison. How's our broth doing? Oh, it's still 100%. Okay, broth probably lasts quite a while then, doesn't it? Ptarmigan. Oh, I've not got quite enough ptarmigan. Okay, if I can get some ptarmigan, I've got the rabbit and I've got the deer. So we'd have to go find ptarmigan somewhere. I'm not sure where you find ptarmigans. Besides the place I always get them. Here. It's not snowing at the moment, so maybe it'll be a nice clear day. Every time someone says salmon, I jump out my skin because I hear Sam. Salmon. Yeah, it's summoning salmon. Salmon you. Yes. It makes TLD salmon to be pronounced salmon if I'm present. You could say coho, I guess. That's funny. No, I get that with I mean, I get it with people who say things that like rhyme with my name. Like I'm easily duped. Right. I don't even know that I've got much of a map of Mystery Lake. Where could I? Scary. Where could I find ptarmigans? I seem to remember finding some over the lake. I could be making that up, but maybe maybe I can find some over there. That's if I've got flour. I've got cooking oil. Just gonna scan the floor with my face because I know I used up a lot of flour here. Is my main thing. I don't think it used up that much flour though. 0.2. This is a decent amount. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not where is it. Ah. I don't have any flour here. So I wouldn't be able to make it here. I'd have to go get some flour or take all the stuff back. Why is there stuff there? I presume I dropped it on the stairs at one point and it's just fallen through. That's weird. Huh. How bizarre. Drat. Right. Me not having flour, that's annoying. Am I best off walking back to Coastal Highway to pick up some flour? Or I could take a trip over to Mountain Town, because I probably have flour there. I could take a trip over to Mountain Town and then see about getting some ptarmigan on the way back. Maybe? Just going to scan the floor with my face? Yeah. Is that not what you do? I just rub my face against the floor until I find what I'm looking for. That's how you do it. Right, let's take some water. I'll take some cured meat, and then yeah, we'll do a little trip over to. Oh, that's such bad planning. Why don't I have any flour here? Of course, I could do it. Oh, the fact that it's a clear day as well. Which means it'd be really nice to go either cook some stuff now or hunt, but whatever. I'm feeling really indecisive at the moment. I also don't have my crampons with me, do I? Oh, I do. Okay. I wish I had flour here. That makes things so awkward. I could cook it there. I could cook it there. That's if I've got a skillet there. If not, I'll just bring some flour back. I don't know. It's fine. We're not under any time pressures. It's whatever. We'll have a wander over there. I haven't been to Mountain Town for a while. Hopefully it's cougar free. Yeah. Sure, why not? I made a moose hide satchel for the first time ever yesterday. Oh, nice. It's such a nice tool. Yeah, it's an extra 5 kilos is insane. I mean, obviously it weighs a little bit itself, but it doesn't weigh that much. No, it's one of the things I like to craft as soon as possible if I can. Obviously, a moose kill can be quite annoying, but carry weight is just so useful. It really can be life and death because it means you don't have to make extra trips to take things. Speaking of which, I killed a moose here on the misery run. Day 202. Nice. That's really good for Interloper. That means you're pretty set in. I'm surprised you've made it to day 202 without making a moose hide satchel. gosh, I couldn't imagine. I just love carry capacity too much. I mean, hey, if it works for you, it works for you. It's a lovely clear day. It's actually not as cold as I expected either. I'm heading roughly this way because it takes us to the rough corner of the map. I'll have a little check inside Trappers. I don't think I've got anything there, but hey, maybe I've got a bag of flour. I'm so annoyed I don't have any flour there. That's such an oversight. It's because, I tell you what will have happened. I will have just made a billion venison pies. Because I was obsessing over pies for the longest time.
I've never felt so cold.
The irony being is I don't even eat that many. But I took a lot with me to the far territories, which was a really good idea. Because those give you extra carry capacity. And as we've established, I love extra carry capacity. Rabbits here, they're ptarmigan. It's a deer as well. It's a stag. Oh. If only. I mean, I could stop, but I've got my mind set to something at the moment. Definitely making more of a priority in future runs. I was just scared. Fair enough. Have you not fought too many mooses then? Is that mainly why? I think I'll just head straight up into the cave. Could save ourselves some lantern fuel and light a torch instead, which would probably be a smart idea. Yeah, let's check inside here. Losing well-fed hurts. Yeah, no, that's another one. I love to keep well-fed. I very rarely at the start will go for the starvation strategy, even though it is usually much smarter. It's just not how I like to play. It's my first on Labour, actually. Nice. Yeah, I mean, they're a bit harder to kill on Interloper, right? So, that makes sense. I mean, the fact that they can't bleed out is a lot. Oh, Northern's redeemed a fun fact from Lima. That's one of the new redeems. Oh god, what's a fun fact? A fun fact I learnt the other day. Oh, there's some food here. A fun fact I learnt the other day is, you know, cruise ships. They have the capability to cut them in half and insert new bits of cruise ship into the middle of them so they can increase the capacity of them. Just fun fact. And hopefully you didn't already know it, in which case that takes away the fun fact. I shot moose with a rifle on Voyager, but avoid sense. Yeah. I mean, but hunting with a bow can be better. Oh well, there goes that clear day. That is why you don't go indoors, because it will change the weather a lot of the time. You fear being on a cruise ship that splits in half? I mean, that does happen when ships sink a lot of the time. But yeah, they weld them together.
Damn, I'm freezing.
Brave doing dances. Yeah, no, I don't like doing dances for hunting. I really don't. I remember watching someone once who was like, "Oh, I don't think you should cheese. I don't think you should cheese fights against animals by like standing somewhere safe and shooting them. I think you should do the dances with them." And I was just like, "My guy, if that's not cheesing them, I don't know what is." But no, I never get when people say that you shouldn't play in a certain way. But people make up their own rules for single player games, which is fine. If you think getting on a log and shooting at an animal is cheesing, but exploiting the AI to run around in circles is not, then sure. Whatever. We'll grab some coal whilst we're in here. RL, you choose the hell of animal encounters? Well, exactly, right? You give yourself every advantage possible. You don't put yourself in a bad position for no reason. I shoot the bear from the Pleasant Valley porch. That's a good idea. Especially if you can get it close enough. If it could die right outside of the door, oh, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Stay nice and warm whilst you harvest it. But yeah, no, I think personally that's the best way to do things. I like to kill animals from safety. Well, you know, bears and moose. Wolves, obviously, you can fight head on. As long as you're a good enough shot. Cheese, yes. Genius, yes. Exactly. Exactly. This is why I dropped my coals, because I knew he'd be coming through here. And this is a cave that respawns coal. Not as much as the mine, but still a nice amount. Sad we couldn't get our torch though. I'm not sure how we're doing for coal. Oh, nice, I've got some more food here. Not sure how we're doing for coal back in Mystery Lake, so I'm just going to drop a few bits here just in case I don't want to take them all the way with me. I've got a lot of food. I think I've got a lot of food in thing. I'm going to warm up for a little bit, actually. We might as well get back up to max warmth. I lure him as close as I can, hope for a crit. If not, usually bugs only and runs a little before he's hitting. Yeah. I had that the other day with the one from the fishing hut. Also lure wolves so short. That's a good idea. It's a good porch. If this was real, no way you would run right up to a bear. You'd use every advantage you have. Exactly, Raglan. Exactly. We as human beings, and it's what sets us out. Why the fuck am I carrying a fishing tackle on me? Why am I carrying target? What? I'm carrying loads of random stuff I should have left behind. Now, does that sound like a blizzard to anyone else? That's annoying. I mean, I don't mind. We could tackle a blizzard in this section. Because we've got a cave and then we've got the buildings right at the top of the rope climb, so we won't be outside for too long. It's not ideal, but I don't want to sit around. Just love to lure wolves and bears to the same red barn. I like fire by the cover door. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hey, if it works, it works. I've done the moose. If you want moose, I mean obviously moose are harder because they can spawn in different places, but the one that spawns in Mountain Town, where we're about to go, there's that little building that's got the large windows. That's a nice safe place to hunt a moose. You could hunt a moose, the one that spawns by the new one in Desolation Point, that spawns by the lighthouse, Desolation Point. You could shoot that from the lighthouse cliff and be safe. Yeah. The cougars are tough because a lot of the cougars are in really awkward spots because they're on the edges of maps, at least the first ones are. The one I had the best success with and went fine, even though it was the first time I went after a cougar, was the one in Timberwolf Mountain. Yeah, the first cougar that spawns there, because you've got a tree, this fallen tree you can stand up on, which is nice. You remember that? Nice. Yeah, it's a little while ago. We'll see the evidence of it in a bit. You didn't panic at all? Yeah. Very calm and collected. Which is me, you know? Slow and steady wins the race. I don't recommend going out in blizzards if you can help it, but we'll be fine. Vaguely this way. Vaguely. Trying to work out where the... Okay, this way. We'll go down to this cave. Hopefully it's warm enough. Might not be though, because it is morning and a blizzard. But if it's warm enough, I could take a quick sleep. Bearing in mind the bedroll will warm us up as well. Okay, lovely. It is warm. Got some food as well. Not much food. Okay, let's sleep. Just to make sure we can warm up a little bit. I'll just go for an hour, I think. She's coming! Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, we're not fully warmed up, but that's fine. Okay, gets our stamina back as well, or our fatigue back, which is going to help climbing. We should be fine climbing though, we've got plenty of stuff. I should have dropped some of this. Oh well. We'll say we were bringing supplies to Mountain Town. Right, remember, we're here to grab flour, because I know what I'm like. I'll get there, and then I'll completely forgot what I was supposed to be bringing back. I'm supposed to be grabbing flour. Alright. I guess I'll just warm up a little bit more. Like who would be like, oh shit, fallen tree, you win, human. Yeah, no, that's true. I wish there was a thing they had in place where something like a cougar, it tries to attack you if you attack it. You know, you're close enough, whatever. It tries to reach you, sees it can't reach you, and then runs away. That would be quite cool. Because animals aren't, you know, that dumb. But then you've got to balance it out, you know. It's a video game at the end of the day. It doesn't have to be perfect in terms of realism. I mean, I personally do like how the Cougars work. I mean, I never played with the first version of the Cougar, but that Cougar was terrible. Just from what I saw. Don't judge remembering that. If you forget, it sounds fault. I like the sound of that. Yeah, that's it. No, Sam, we're not going to remind you. You have to know. You just have to know. These full bits? Yeah, okay. This is the kind of stuff I like to leave around, bits of food and water in these places, just in case I got here and I didn't have any. In fact, I am going to eat a little bit of this, because I have a slight memory of most of my food in Mountain Town being not cooked, so I'll do this. Okay. Right. Fully warmed up. We're going to get cold almost instantly, but sort out our hypothermia. I mean, there are benefits to travelling in a blizzard. Number one, animals will have despawned, with the exception of timber wolves, but there's no timber wolves there. And provided you weren't in that area, because animals that were already there will stay there. So you have to like move, transition, or be far enough away. Don't even know if I'm going. I'm going roughly the right way. I can't remember if I'm supposed to go off this ledge here or not. That could just be the cliff. So yeah, so you don't have to deal with animals, which can be nice, because like down here, for instance, there's a wolf spawn. So good to not have to deal with it. And then the other nice thing is wind doesn't slow you down during a blizzard. Even though blizzard wind is really high, and the highest amount of the highest speed wind you'll ever get is during a blizzard, it never slows you down, which is a bit odd, but yeah. A normal high winds you are slowed down by, but blizzard winds you aren't. So you can move faster. Bear in mind you lose visibility though. But there are a lot of downsides to travelling in a blizzard, and you should generally avoid it. But on these little short sections, I don't really mind. I know I'm going to be able to stay warm enough. So we'll do the same thing. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to warm back up. Just get a little run on. There we go. There you go. This is the moose that we hunted from here. I think... maybe I moved all the food over to... I must have moved all the food over. Right. I think we'll sleep another hour. Blizzard stopped. Okay. So we're going to keep our eyes out for ptarmigan and rabbits. Okay. Is the moose out there? Good thing about moose is they're quite loud, so... you normally can hear them before you accidentally run into them. That's a load of the animal fat from the moose. It's still pretty cold. So this is high wind at the moment. Alright. Can be some wolves like down there, so I'm just going to stick to the left for now. And just head over to Greymothers, because that's where we'll have flour. This is a part of the world where I should have... oh, there's a deer over there. I should have moved everything pretty much over to Greymothers, and then I've got some stuff down at the farm just for moving stuff about. I don't care about grabbing this rabbit. Oh, looks like it's going to become a clear day. Because the other already started warming up as well. Grab some extra fuel, why not? Times like this you should just pick up sticks you see. If they're on your route, you should just grab them, because it is free fuel. More rabbits here. I was going to say a thing about grabbing those rose hips, but I won't bother. We know where they are. We need some for a pemmican bar, but... right. Why am I here again? I don't remember. I used to spend so much time in Mountain Town as when I first started playing this game. On my Voyager runs.
Gotta warm up somehow.
I like the safety of being in a town. Which is silly because there are so many wolves around Milton itself. Right. Lovely jubbly. Let's see how we're doing. Okay, I have got a decent amount of food here. Ah, I don't see any flour. Oh no. Oh no. Got cooked meat and stuff. Any flour in here? Oh no. How do I not have any flour anywhere? I've just been using it all up. Some acorn grounds. I will take some acorn grounds back with me because I need those for our recipes. That's so silly. Right, okay. Well, whatever. I mean, I'll leave this cured meat here because that's food I could take out and around. This is... I was transporting stuff down to thingy. Yeah, flour and Greymothers. Just like, thanks, Northern. Thanks. Appreciate it. Yeah. That's really good. Thanks. I've got some potable water. Great. What is this all about then, Lima? Huh? I've got a carrot. Huh. Okay. There are some recipes that needed carrots. Is this enough carrot? No, 1 out of 2 carrots. Oh, that needs 0.1 kilos of 0.4. Oh my god, you need so many carrots for these recipes. Okay, well, whatever. You're welcome, buddy. Thanks. Thanks. Yeah, of course. Oh dear. Got a lot of sewing kits here. Not got much on them though. Great. Yeah, this is useless to me. We're gonna need to head back, and I'm gonna have to get some flour from Coastal Highway. I mean, we could take the meat back with us. I do need to find a ptarmigan though, if I'm gonna do that. So we're gonna have to look for some in Mystery Lake. I just hope the meat will last long enough for me to do it. Right, let's see. Is there anything else I should take back to Mystery Lake or Flopsips? You know, Flopsips. Coastal Highway. Oh my god, I've got so many rose hips. It's because I went and collected rose hips from, you know what, I will take some of these. It's because I went and collected rose hips from, Hush River Valley. I don't know why I said Hush River Valley rather than HRV, which I always say HRV, but... Okay, I don't need any of the pelts or stuff. Survival bow. Is that better than my one? No. Okay. Yeah, I don't actually think I need anything from here. Yeah. I guess I'll take some water back with me and some coal. I'm less likely to need it here. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. So is there fire at the farmhouse? No, I don't believe there's fire at the farmhouse. Most of the stuff there, there's a bit of food and water, and then it's stuff to decorate my Broken Railroad safe house. So no, there shouldn't be any flour there. I probably took the flour from here and took it back to Mystery Lake. I'm now wondering if I've got flour back at Coastal Highway, because I just made so many pies. I went on a pie craze at one point. Walk a garage if you went there, look for something else and dropped it there. There's a small chance, yeah. We could check. It's nice and warm now, so we can get back pretty quick. Mind you, I've got to do that second rope climb. That's going to be annoying. Sure, there could well be some flour in Orca that I've just left behind. It's not impossible. Everyone starts off trying to be helpful, but it always devolves into taking the piss out of me. That's everyone's natural endpoint. Yeah, no, I just went on an absolute pie craze at one point. I just used up so much flour. Obviously, we can get flour back. It's just because I've got all of... It's because I've specifically got all of those meats already at Mystery Lake that I'd love to be able to just get it done. And then I can say that's another recipe out of the way. Because the more I get done, the better I'll feel about it. Because at the moment, it's quite daunting to be like, right, I've got to do 7 recipes. Because they're not easy. We did the 2 easy-ish ones. But I mean, they shouldn't be easy, to be fair. We'll stick our head in the door. I guess we'll walk through and we'll have a look. 4 feet. Dear. There's a lost and found. It's got newspaper in it. Nope. And I should have looted all of this. Yeah. Okay. So, okay, right. Well, that was a fun trip for no reason, wasn't it? I mean, we grabbed a carrot. Carrots take forever to go off. I really shouldn't have been eating them throughout the run. I really should have been saving them. Get away from that wolf. I saw it coming and I was like, Probably ate the deer. Oh shit, the moose is back. Please tell me it's not spawned back in. don't see it. God. I love this game. You can just be wandering around absolutely happy and fine, and then suddenly there's a wolf chasing after you, and there could be a hidden moose waiting to jump you. Wait, you not automatically stop following? What are you doing? Go away. Hi, welcome to the drive-thru. What can I get you? Oh. Okay. Right. Hello? Can you piss off? What the fuck? I also just had a ptarmigan. Good news. Oh my god. You go away? I don't know what's going on with this wolf. Okay. Jesus. Right, I need a ptarmigan. It moved. It moved. It moved. It sat down and then it instantly moved. Fuck me. God damn it. Oh, that would have been a really nice ptarmigan to grab. Oh. Right, Northern. Listen here, right? Do you know what? I've just remembered I haven't done a backup of my save in a while. Just thinking about that as I'm going down the side of this cliff. Gonna get banned soon? Yeah, maybe. Oh, god damn it. Problem is I just don't know where ptarmigans are. Does anyone know where any ptarmigan spots are in Mystery Lake? Besides the ones on top of the cliff? Lovely trip to Mountain gains 1 carrot. Alright. Have you ever seen someone do such a wasted trip to Mountain Town? Because Mountain Town's not the nicest to get to, because you've got to do a rope climb. At least one rope climb. I didn't even like drop anything off here either, because yeah. It's lovely and warm. Right, hopefully I'm fine climbing this rope. It's a pretty short rope. So I'm hoping I'm going to be okay. Could always sleep. I could drink a coffee or something. I don't like drinking coffees. You know, actually it looks quite large now that I look at it. I could try out the caffeine pills. Yeah, why not? So that gave me a lot. Did that give more than coffee? That's giving me a headache, but whatever. I feel like I'm climbing faster. Yeah. No, I definitely needed some sort of caffeine boost there. And obviously we could have rested here, but I've already wasted so much time in here. Actually, it looks quite large now that I look at it. That is indeed what they said. Oh dear. Chat versus Lehman tonight? Yeah, I'm getting roasted. Well, you guys are going to have to deal with the headache. That's the punishment. Look, ugh, horrible Twitch compression. Looks bad. Right, okay. So, what we'll do is we'll head back towards camp office. We'll grab the meat. No. I need to get another ptarmigan first. Oh, I really wanted to grab that ptarmigan. Ugh. Right, so we got to grab a ptarmigan first. Then we can grab the meat and then head over to Coastal Highway where we should have flour. Should have. I seem to remember seeing bags of flour on the side. And then we can cook the next recipe. And then we've got to sort out some trading so we can get carrots and maple syrup, ideally. Corn. Because all of my corn is in Broken Railroad, so... Because I carted it all there, because we had a corn collection that we collected from the far territories. Mainly from zone of contamination. More like zone of corn contamination, am I right? Yeah, so I don't have any of that there. I mean, we could just walk over to it. It'd be nice to check on the safe house again. And I will, I'll start a fire. Just so we can get a torch. Save ourselves some lantern fuel, because we can use the fuel for trading. And torches are free. So, bargain. What a crap torch. Could be worse, I guess. I don't need any of that. Actually, are you a torch? No. We'll see if any of the coals respawned. I could have picked up that bit of coal that was there as well, couldn't I? Let's actually, whilst I remember, switch back to the moose-hide satchel. I mean, technically, I shouldn't bother wearing the moose-hide satchel unless I need the extra 5 kilos, because it can get damaged, which isn't a big problem, but it can get damaged. And I could instead be wearing the crampons and not get sprains as often. But I'm not going to listen to my own advice, because I'm an idiot. Okay, right. Find ptarmigan, take stuff to Coastal Highway, where we should have flour. That's the plan. And probably grab one of the skillets from here in Mystery Lake, because I've got a load of skillets here. And that gives me an extra place to cook. Don't know how I'm doing for torches. Could be doing better. It will make the trip back to... It's not coal. It will make the trip back to camp office a little bit easier, hopefully. In case there's any wolves. We could do some running as well. Well, no. I've got to find a ptarmigan, so maybe we could have a look around now for a ptarmigan. Because I worry that the meat I've got is going to go off. Otherwise. I also just thought, I don't think I've got any food on me because I left my cured meat. Question is, where do you find ptarmigans? The only place I'm pretty sure I've seen ptarmigans is across the lake. Lookout? Lookout for what? Or do you mean there are ptarmigans at the lookout? There are ptarmigans on top of the lookout. There are. I remember, because I remember them flying off through the lookout tower once. That's a really good shout, Sam. Well done. You get 5 cookies for that. Northern, you can't just tack on and agree. Trying to steal those brownie points. Steal those cookies. It'd be nice to hunt this deer, but I've just got other priorities right now. This is like ideal time to hunt a deer. It's warm. I've got a fire. It's a clear day. It's a stag. What have we got here? Oh. Great. Well, that solves the I haven't got any food problem. I'm going to leave those like that, and then maybe I'll remember to cook those. Maybe. I mean, I could cook them right now. And really, I should. But I'm on a mission to go find ptarmigans. I mean, I could just leave them cooking as well, but whatever. You missed that time too, Lima? What? Well, I've never tried to hunt ptarmigans on the lookout tower, I don't think. Or maybe... I think I just got in their way. But you are probably right as well. I just want time to look out, but Sam typed it faster. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Pastas is great. Pastas does some really nice things sometimes. I don't really know the best way to get to the lookout from here. Go up and over this hill. It's not easy to get to because there's loads of hills in the way. I mean, what makes Mystery Lake good is how easy it is to navigate it, but at the same time, it's hard to navigate it if you want to take direct routes. You've got a lot of valleys and channels you can just follow to get where you want to go. But if you then try and go up the hills, it can be a little bit awkward. I think I'm going to keep walking. And I'm also not going to bother keeping this torch going after this one. Actually, I need to see if there are wolves in this next valley. If there are, we'll just light a fire with the mag lens. I'm sure the nice clear weather won't disappear right as that happens. Right, my logic is if we go over this bit, I think we should come out on the other side of the little valley, where the opposite side, you climb up to the lookout tower. And we just need to grab at least one ptarmigan. That should be plenty. And then I've got to head back to Coastal Highway whilst being very smelly, because I'm going to be carrying a load of meat on me. But, oh well. If I can have a torch with me, that would make life a lot easier, but that is dependent on it being a clear day when we head out. Travois. I don't have a travois here, but that is a good shout, because meat in a travois does not smell. No wolves here. No rabbits here either. Guessing I hunted them when I turned up. Yes, actually, I did a whole thing of like, do I want to hunt both rabbits? I remember. Okay, I should be good to forget about my torch. You barely lose any fatigue when you've got the fatigue reduction on Interloper when you're just walking about. It's gone down such a tiny amount since then. Really could go a long way if you want. Bye-bye torch. I know, it's 'cause that torch was the difference between me getting cold and me staying warm. Dear. Yeah, no, I have a travois in Coastal Highway that I used for taking the fish back. I'm not a big fan of the travois, so I've just not really used them. I'm sure there are some really good ways to use them. Like, for instance, it'd be great if I could use one to take the stuff from Mountain Town, like I've got a load of base supplies, you know, furniture and whatever, to my safe house in Broken Railroad. But the problem is you've got to scale down 3 2 rope climbs, and then you've got to go down a small cliff. You know, one that you got to climb down at the start of Full or Muskeg. So you'd have to unpack it and repack it 3 times. Is it big meat hauls? Yeah, that's probably the time to use it, and that's what I've done by having it as for when I go fishing. Oh, I hear them up there. Got 2 stones. Hopefully they don't hear me as I'm coming up here. I don't know how good. Oh, crouch walk up. Shit, there's one right there. Oh, God, pick it up. Right. Great. Really should bring some fire hardened arrows for things like that, but whatevs. Right, okay, great. We will now head back down. And gonna head back to camp office. I could maybe I leave tonight. I mean, I could at least make it to the dam, couldn't I? I mean, do I want to take a full ptarmigan with me, or should I grab the meat off of it? I guess I might as well take it with me, because then I can also take the ptarmigan down. Although I've got loads of ptarmigan down now. I don't need that much. I just need a little bit in Coastal Highway, because you don't get ptarmigans there. At least I haven't ever seen any there. Yeah. There's a ptarmigan under the bridge next to the dam. Oh, really? Okay. That's cool. I've got to grab one there, then. Now, was it the Interloper run where we had a wolf eat a deer over by Thingy's Corner? Can you get down here? I did this thinking it would be a shortcut. Yeah. Should I light a fire then? I suppose is the other question. Don't tell me I've walked. Okay. I think we should take a torch then, and we'll head back now. Because I'll be smelly, and then that way a torch gives me protection.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Let's grab a couple spare torches. Oh, really, game? Come on. Right, so much for a shortcut. Okay. I'm going to grab skillet, and I'm going to grab the meat that we need, which is the rabbit and the ptarmigan. Because I don't know how much ptarmigan I've got here. It should be enough, just this bit of ptarmigan. But if I take all the ptarmigan back, then if there are any recipes I need... nice, headache's gone. Yeah, if there are other recipes that call for ptarmigan, then we've got it with us. But I have to get other supplies, I think, for all the other recipes. This is just the last one I can actually do. Before needing to trade for some stuff. So, I guess I'll just grab all the meat. And if I smell, I smell. I mean, I will smell, but... Grab all the meat, take the ptarmigan, take the broth. Do you want to leave some broth here? No. take some venison back with me. Make sure we're full on food. God, I'm gonna be so smelly. Grab a skillet from inside. So I remember I had a skillet in here. Is this rabbit just not had its... Yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't care about that. Let's leave that. Great. I don't need salt. Let's take a bit of water back with us. Actually, I've already got a load of water. Let's not do that. Torches. Okay. Is there anything else I want over there? Probably. Do I want to sit down and think about that? Let's take another sewing kit, actually, because I think I'm low on sewing kits there. Gosh, I just don't want to forget anything. Or is there anything I was supposed to leave here? That's the other thing. I've got a load of coal. Yes, let's leave some coal here. Have those rose hips. Don't think I need any oil. Although it'll take some, why not? Don't know if I need these acorns. I'll take them. Oh, there's another skillet out there. Oh well, right. Okay, let's grab a drink. We'll have to harvest this ptarmigan at some point, but whatever. Cool. I'm gonna grab another torch. Okay. Was that everything? Skillet and the meat? Probably. If it's not, it's not. Oh, there's already a wolf on our on us. Oh well, didn't take long. But this is a great time to travel because it's nice and warm. I don't like this. Torch is about to run out. What I want to do is make sure I get past the wolf before I scare it, so I've got a better chance that it doesn't just run ahead of me. And then we can do this. It's kind of running ahead. But, oh well. If you scare it off of you, you reset the timer so that when it comes back onto you, it's not going to just charge you right away. Yes, it's already on me. I was about to say there's a chance I can get away, but I'm way too visible. What I'll do now is I'll scare it when we get over to this river point here, because it should run back into the lake. Because animals don't like to go too far from where they spawned.
It's getting dark out here. Time to look for shelter.
See if we get another one that comes up. So it'll be able to smell us probably from all the way over there in the clearing place. Can get a wolf spawn here as well, but we would have seen it by now. Quickly get rid of this. There goes the fatigue reduced. Yes, they're good, those caffeine things. They work. Oh. Unfortunately. Oh, I might have run up over the hill. No, it's going. It's going to be with us the entire bloody way. Yeah, they work just like the coffee, but they give you a headache. It's a bit funny, because obviously you can trade for coffee as well now, so... kind of defeats the objective. I suppose they're lighter than coffee, but you don't get hydrated from them. The headache's annoying, but it's not really an issue. Nice. I will pick up another one of those when we head out. Maybe I'll do something like one coffee and yes, I killed the wolf over here because the wolf and the deer died right next to each other. I remember. And this one seems to have lost us. Yeah, maybe I'll go like one coffee, one caffeine pill in future. Because I think the caffeine pills were 0.01 kilos. Whereas coffee is 0.1 kilos. It's just whether the hydration is worth it. Which a lot of the time I'll have already drunk, or, you know, I don't really need that much hydration. And therefore it's a bit of a waste. So maybe caffeine pills are the way. Of course you've got to trade for them though. Because I don't already have them. So it might be... Is that an aurora? That bit of sky looks kind of green to me. I think that might be an aurora. If it is, then we will have to... Well, we can at least go through ravine. It gets a little bit dicey as we go into Coastal Highway because we can have wolves come up to us there. But I don't really mind... If it's not an aurora, I don't really mind walking all the way back tonight. But we can walk through ravine because there's no predators in ravine. Or hostile wildlife is a better expression because moose aren't predators, but they will fuck you up. Do you have time to talk about Lord and Saviour Wolf? Hey, where are you going? Don't run away. Don't run from the Lord. I just imagine a wolf in like a pair of like pince-nez glasses and like a Bible satchel on his side. We're like, excuse me, sir, come back. I need to tell you about Wolfus Christ. I don't know, maybe it's just kind of a bright night at the moment because it's not properly dark. Okay, well, we'll keep walking. Push comes to shove, we can sleep in a cave in ravine if I don't feel like... Like, there is a trailer right at the top of Coastal Highway we can get to, but there is a wolf spawn in between. Obviously, the wolf has to spawn there to be a problem, but... Wolfus Christ is also made up? No. Don't tell the wolf that. The wolf believes in Wolfus Christ. Okay, well, it's definitely not an aurora, because it's snowing. And you only get auroras on clear nights. Now, as long as we just don't... If we get high wind, that's also a problem, because then we're going to lose our torch. I don't know, we'll see. I think at the very least we'll get to the top of Coastal Highway. I would like to get all the way back tonight, and then that way... I mean, we could even do the cooking. Poor Astrid's going to have a sleep pattern completely ruined. You're gonna be like me, Astrid. I am going to eat this bit of food. Because... just in case I end up having to sleep. At the top of Coastal Highway, I will be low on food. So, I must just get some in my belly now. Lovely. I mean, look how warm it is. You can't turn down walking in weather like this. Although even if it was cold, it wouldn't be too big of a problem. Wow, there's a stack here. Oh, yes please. Because quite high condition at the moment. Don't forget, your condition bar is a free bar that you can use up because it's kind of the only bar that refills without you having to do anything. Obviously, temperature can refill without you having to do anything, but it won't always refill without you having to do anything. If that makes sense. I don't know why that rope's there. Why have I left that rope there? The rope's on there. There's no other rope climb around here. I've just kind of left it behind. I wonder if... I don't know. I would love to know my thinking as to why that got dropped there. Past me makes some weird decisions, but... I trust past me. I knew what they were doing at the time, I'm sure. It's future me I worry about. I live so many things up to future me. Of course, the other nice thing about travelling with a torch out is we can actually see where we're going. Which I do struggle with in weather like this. When it's the sky's very dim and it's snowing, I do struggle to see where I'm going. It's nice to be able to just see a bit. I don't know how well this ptarmigan corpse is going to hold up. I feel like you normally have to harvest corpse quite quickly or they deteriorate fast. They'll start to freeze as well, which is not great. But we'll see. If we stop at the top of Coastal Highway, then I can harvest it then. And I'll leave the meat outside to keep cool. But I would like to walk all the way back. Because if we wake up tomorrow and there's no clear day, then I'm not going to have a torch. And I will run into a lot of wolves. And I will have to murder them all. Which would be an inconvenience. Nearly out of torches. I'll have to stop and light a fire if we want another one. Well, you never want to completely run out of torches because you always should have one torch on you. For a couple of reasons. One, to keep away a wolf or something whilst you're walking about. And two, so that you can light another fire because you don't want to use a match. Because I think even now I have like a 95% chance with a match and then using certain fuels. So if you lose that 5% chance, then that match is just gone. Whereas if you use a torch, it doesn't matter if it doesn't work. Although I think with the torch and a stick, it's 100%. I think a torch has a higher chance to light than a match, which makes sense. But if you're not high enough fire level starting, then it gives you the ability to retry because your torch doesn't go out if you fail the fire starting. Tell you what they should let you do is use the furniture tools to build a platform here. God, can you imagine walking across that rail? I think I'd die. At that point, I'd just turn around and accept my fate. Be like, well, at least I'm contributing to the local wildlife by feeding myself to a wolf. Dear. Right. I don't think I need to eat a pie. Anything fun in here? I haven't emptied these out. I really should. They're a bit of an eyesore. Right. Let's see how we go. I didn't see any wolves. I like the clear night sky with the snow. When it glitches out like that, I think it's really pretty. Obviously, it makes no sense because where the fuck's the snow coming from? But I don't know. Yeah, we didn't see any wolves on the way up here, from memory. So we Could be alright, but we are extremely smelly. So they are going to seek us out. I just heard one in the distance though. Another one. Now the question is, do I stop and light a fire now? Probably. Whilst there's no wolves directly on me, that's probably the smart thing to do. So let's do that. And I can grab a couple of sticks. Might have to use a piece of coal. I've not picked up enough sticks.
Come on, little fire.
Grab a couple of sticks? Grab a couple of torches. That's what I meant. Yeah, no, okay. Those torches weren't good enough, but I don't think I can get away with that. So let's burn a piece of coal. Fortunately, it's a bit of a waste, but here's what it is. That's one's down by the campsite. Oh, nice. These are much better torches. We'll have plenty now. Well, shit one to end on, but whatever. I don't actually know what the lowest percent torch you can get is. I guess it's probably about 15%, 10%. The highest you can get is 50%. Fabled torches. Although I feel like I get them enough that they're actually... oh. Is this a blizzard? I think it might be. That's annoying. That's really annoying.
I need to find some place to escape this cold.
Okay, we're going to have to go to the thing down here. Hopefully a wolf doesn't find us. Oh my god, I thought that shape was something then.
So cold. I'll lay down for a bit.
Where is it? There it is. Okay, well, we made it back a good chunk of the way. Right, let's harvest this first of all. Ooh, it's a small ptarmigan as well. Well, that's fine. Just do it by hand. Warm up for a moment, and then I'll drop this meat outside. And we'll have to head back during the day. Get the ptarmigan corpse back in with us. I mean, it'd be nice to get the feathers off. Right, we've got 9 hours. Well, we could... Yeah, maybe I'll harvest this for a little bit. And then that way we can sleep a little bit later into the day so it's a bit warmer. Do I really care about that? Let's get one off. Let's do a half measure. Because we haven't got food is the main thing, so I need to get back. Although there is a pie here from memory, so... I could always eat some broth, I guess. Right. Okay. Yeah, I'll do 9 hours of sleep, I think. Yeah. well as well to you too, Mr. Nipplegirl. How you doing? Okay. Well, we aren't going to be stinky. Do Do I want to just forget about this ptarmigan? It feels silly to do this, but he's going to be smelly. Although I'm going to be really smelly anyway. Beyond good? Nice. I'm glad you're beyond good. I am doing alright. I'm a little bit nervous about how stinky I am. But we're going to head back. We're going to find that I've not got any flour here and I'm going to have a fucking aneurysm. Why stink? I'm fully drenched in different bits of animal meat that I'm taking back to actually really warm morning. I'm only 2 chevrons now. Yeah, I'm taking a load of meat to Quonset to try and cook up some recipes. Yes, the game, not in real life. Well, I don't know. I can't attest for how stinky I am in real life. I forget about my real life whilst I'm playing this game. That's the point, isn't it? Isn't that why we play video games? I was worried for a second. Yeah, I've just been bathing in shit all day. Oh dear. Right. We'll see how we go. There's quite a few wolves that can sniff me out and find me. I mean, hey, I've got a bow. What's the worst can happen? We're full condition. You cannot die when you're on full condition from a wolf. Well, we're not quite in full condition because of frostbite, but we can't die from a wolf struggle. Unless I just didn't struggle back. The unluckiest you can get on Interloper is you lose 50% condition, roughly. So you can't die from one wolf struggle if you're full HP. Obviously, it can put you in a really bad shape. But, yeah. Oh. It's gotten colder, it just started snowing. Oh well. I could stop and warm up. But I could also just keep going, because... right, we are full condition. Oh, there you go, wolf has seen me. Spotted that from down there. What we're going to do is I'm going to go down this way, because the wolf is going to go to where it smelt me originally, and it will walk around to there. And then when it gets to the point it smelt me, it will then smell again, and then go to the point where it just smelt me. So by coming down here, we should hopefully avoid it, because it should be trotting around. Yeah, you see it's trotting around up to there.
Goddamn freezing.
Yeah, so we managed to avoid it, because it'll be up there, and now it'll smell me again, and then it'll start coming down to here, and then it'll just keep doing that until I'm far enough away, or it finds me. Yeah, I'm just going to push on. We could stop to warm up, but if I do that, then that wolf comes back closer, and then I've got to deal with it, so may as well push on. The sooner I get back, the better I'll feel about doing all of this. And hopefully, I can finally make this recipe. It's only taken us nearly an hour and a half since I decided to do this recipe for us to be able to make it. I don't know. As I say, these recipes aren't easy. This is one of the easier ones. You don't need anything fancy for this. Flour and oil. Actually, I don't even know if it had oil. Presumably it did. And then just some meat. But we've got to do some trading to get some other recipe bits. Carrots, potatoes, corn, maple syrup. And then we'll work out which recipe we're not bothering to do. It's probably going to be the fish one. But we'll see. Depends how our fishing tip-ups are doing. I don't like walking through here. Although I don't think there is a wolf spawn actually along here now. There's one on the edge of the town, which they might be able to smell me and get to here. But yeah, anywhere narrow where you don't have line of sight on the sides is a bit scary. But then in like the town's clear because I regularly kill the wolves all around the town. just to keep it clear. Once I'm sleepy at an early time, I may be back later if you're still around, but off for now. No worries. I hope you have a good sleep, Sam. Have a good rest. I'll go on for another hour or so, probably. I'll see how I'm doing. But thank you for hanging out. It's nice to see you. Good night. Alright. Now that Sam's gone, we're probably screwed, because Sam gave some good helpful tips in today's stream. I'm probably seconds away from being mauled by a wolf. Oh, so close. I can almost smell the Breyer House pie that I'm going to be making. Plot twist, I've already made that pie before, and this is all a big waste of time. Okay, I think we're good. Actually, right, let's drop. I'll put the meat out here. Take this inside. Ah, lovely jubbly. Right. Okay. I'll leave this tongue in here. We can harvest that at whatever point we want. Right. Take a moment. Let's sort out our stuff. That's got to be used for fixing. I've got a load of torches. Some of these are a bit crap, but whatever. Just chuck them in the pile for now. Ran a bit of birch bark. Need to grab another caffeine pill. Got to leave these outside. Carrots, I assume we keep indoors, but I also don't know. I do have flour here. Good. Actually, I think I need that for the recipe, right? Yeah, oil. Actually, is one of these used up nearly? Yeah, use this one. Well, it's not nearly used up, but you know what I mean. Right, I need 0.2 flour, so I guess we'll use this one. I want to grab a caffeine pill. Oh no, wait, they weigh a 0.2. 0.02. Okay. Sure. Okay. I've got some coffee, acorn grounds for some other recipes, but I didn't know if I had them here. Ptarmigan down. Lovely. Obviously, we know I've got a clear day, so I don't really want to do the cooking right away. But as long as the parts of the ingredients are... as long as the ingredients are within the, you know, not ruined. You know what I mean. And I can use them. So I can cook whenever. Right, let's leave the broth outside. I'm doing alright, yeah. It's nice to be back playing this game. Had a break from it. Yeah, no, it's nice to be back doing it. Done some fun stuff in real life with coming up with my own tabletop role-playing game. Been doing that with friends. That's been nice. Yeah, it's been decent. What about you? What have you been up to? How goes the child prepping? That's what we call it, right? I already had some acorn grounds. Well, that's fine. Okay, let's... Right, so we know we're doing this one next. Should have everything we need for that. And everything out there, specifically. 4.5 steps beyond comfortable drunkenness. That's a lot of steps beyond. Oh, peaches as well. I think I've got some peaches there. Right. I mean, we could cook this at the same time, couldn't we? These recipes aren't different, are they? No, you make the same amount. Okay. But 4, it says there, doesn't it? I don't know if I think I can use ruined food. Come to think of it, I have a vague memory. Let's grab some salt and we'll take that outside to be used. This stuff isn't done yet. That's fine. We're going to be using cured meat as well for the recipe. It was 0.5, right? Oh, 0.25. No, yeah, 0.5. Okay. Good night, Raglan. Nice to see you. Thank you. I hope you have a good sleep. Right, rose hips. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. And then, yeah, 0.5 kilos of animal fat. What I could do with is a little box out here I could put stuff in. But yeah, hopefully I can use that. And then we've got that stuff there. Okay, nice. Now I just need clear weather to do some cooking. It would be good if I could get a container out there. But I don't know that there's any way I can do that. Put the peaches there just so I remember them. I mean, we'll see, because if I can use ruined stuff, I can use that ruined maple syrup. And the only thing I need is the carrots and the corn. I think I did all the potato stuff. Might be wrong. Oh no, this needs potatoes. Yeah, okay. I mean, if I just pick this up, does it say I've got it? It does. I mean, I could try, couldn't I? No harm in trying. I need to go get... Oh, do I have some burdock root here? I've got prepared burdock. That just wants burdock root, so I assume I can't use prepared burdock. Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, okay. Why the hell did I prepare it? That's what I want to know. Oh, wait, I've got 2 burdock roots. So I've got 3. Okay, nice. Where was it? Prepper pie, right. 4 reishi mushrooms, acorn grounds. 1, 2, 3, 4. Acorn grounds. Could actually make 3 of these then. And then we just need a bit of water. Mrs. said that go ahead and play with the boys, and I am absolutely terrified that the call of birth will occur at any time. I mean, hey, you gotta be ready, but at the same time you gotta relax, right? Because otherwise, if you're too like strung up, you're gonna be a nervous wreck constantly, aren't you? Porter soup. Yeah. I should have enough ptarmigan to do this one as well, but I'm gonna need to get some carrots. I've only got 1 carrot. Which, speaking of, where is my carrot? Oh, I dropped it. Yeah. Okay. I was about to say I didn't leave it behind, did I? Okay, that's most of them. Oh, we could do this one as well. Oh no, wait, I need more peaches. God damn it. What trade have I got at the moment? Actually, I need oats. Wait, do I have oats? Problem is I cooked all the oats because they're really nice food early on. Huh. I think we can trade for oats. Right. Yeah, I'm getting 2 more cans of peaches, which is 1 more than I actually need, but oh well. If I go hand in some wood. Nearly all of my wood. Let's do that as well. Oh shit, no, it's fir firewood. I've only got 2 bits of firewood. Oh no. Oh, why did I order 2 bloody cans? Right, I've got loads of stuff for cooking on me, and we've left some out there. I am going to need to try and get some firewood though. But we'll, I guess we'll try and do that now. See what the weather's doing. Or if it's clear, then we'll do some cooking. It's not clear. Right. Don't smell. Let's try find some firewood. I mean, the problem is I don't remember where the fur spawns around here. We might have to go up the hill for it. There's none here. Not particularly warm either. It's late morning. Oh, weather's changing. Changing to a clear day. If, by any chance? I think it actually is changing to a clear day. Okay, well shit. Never mind. Let's cook. Ready, steady, cook. That's really nice timing. Okay, that's great. We'll have to do the get the other can of peaches. That means I can't do all of the recipes at once, unfortunately. And I need to remember which ones I've done, so I'm not going to eat any of these, I don't think. Right, let's just put some water on. And I'm going to grab this stuff. And oh my god, look at it all. Right. We'll do this. It's going to take 45 minutes. Wind's picking up. Hopefully it doesn't blow out the fire. Okay, and then you do Lily's pancakes as well. Oh my god, it is blowing out the fire. How? Why? Why does it do that? Oh, well hopefully I can just keep it going long enough here. What else could I make? I need a pot for one of these, or... Oh, I need animal fat, that's right. I need 0.5 kilos. Okay, we made those. Pelican bars. Yeah, we can use ruined stuff. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, because I just did it for the pancakes as well. Right, I just need to keep it going long enough. That doesn't really look like I'm making pemmican bars there. I guess they're kind of like fat, right? So I guess you make just like a congealed fat that you then cut up into bars. I assume that's how it works. Nice. Just want to get another stick, just in case I've got to light a fire quickly. And to keep this fire going. Right, let's just put some water on. I'll finish in 5 minutes. Okay. So, was there anything else I could make? That I don't want to make. We need the peaches, I think that's the only thing left. Can't do that. Oh, prepper's pie. I need to get some more acorn grounds. There's 2 things that use acorn grounds. some sticks as well. Ah, so annoying that that bloody wind. Ugh. Oh well, it happens. I mean, I like this fire here because it's really hard to get blown out by the wind, but doesn't make it impossible, unfortunately. Okay, and Prepper's pie. I mean, we can always just recook things, because we could just leave this and then carry on cooking it some other time. Right, might as well just do a bit more water. Don't have to think about that, just do it. Okay, is that everything we can do? Yeah, I need oats for that. That's done, that's done. Need 1 carrot for this, unfortunately, but oh well. Can't do that. Okay. Done a Brer House pie. I can actually make another one if I really wanted to. Release cabin fever. That's kind of interesting. Maybe I should just make another one of those. And then dock workers, I'd need the fish. We've done Lily's pancakes, done pemmicans, done preppers. Nice. Yeah, the wind must be blowing directly down here. I can't see it, but... Okay. Oh, look at all the lovely things we've made. I think I might as well make another one of those Brer House pies. I think the wind has actually just gone. We'll see. Apparently these pemmican bars are really good. I guess they're quite light for their food value, which is nice. It gives you extra carry weight, gives you fatigue, max stamina. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do this just because it can relieve cabin fever, and maybe that'll be useful to me. Nice. I don't think I care about making anything else. I can make some more venison pies. Nah. Let's leave it. Right, I'll just leave some water cooking. Sure. Okay. Let's leave this. That's for lighting fires. And then let's drop off. It's nice that you can use the ruined food. Does make it a lot more convenient. And then hopefully this stuff... Well, no, if we can use ruined food, then it doesn't matter. Now we've got a bit of ptarmigan. Oh, it's only 0.29. Oh, no, wait, we've got more. Wait, I thought we had more. Oh, shit. I shouldn't have made... I shouldn't have made the fucking... Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, that used up ptarmigan. I don't know if any of the other ones need ptarmigan. If they do, that's the arsiest thing to get from here. Okay, porter soup does. Okay, that was a mistake. We're going to have to go find another ptarmigan at some point. Okay, whatever. Nice. We've made... Maybe it's easier to now just write down what we haven't made. So, camber flight, porter soup, camber flight, porter, Thompson. Okay, let's do this as notes now. Make special recipes. Camber flight, was it? Porters. And I've already forgotten what else it was. Camber flight, porters. Thompson's. And then dock workers. It's the only one on this list. Done Barrow House, done Lilies, done Pelican, done Preppers. Yeah. Dock Workers, which we might not even do. Wow, so we've only got 3 left. As in, we only need to do 3 of the 4 of these. Cool. And I'll just leave some water cooking on here, I think. And then we can go get some more, we need to get some more fir firewood for Peaches. But we've got to find fir limbs for that. Grab a couple of torches off this. Okay. I got this food. I think I'll just bring it inside. I mean, it doesn't matter if it goes off. But we've got a couple of these pies now. To relieve cabin fever. If we ever need it. Also, there's the prepper's pie. Nice. Pelican bars are good travel food. Lily's pancakes, just increase max condition. I mean, sure. Can drop this off, can drop this off, can drop this off, can drop this off. I think I'll probably sort those out later. Just grab another couple bits of coal. And let's drop off some water. Okay, we'll deal that time again later. I've got a lot of fatigue I've got to burn through because we deliberately woke up later, so we might go into the night getting fir firewood. But I've got to find some fir firewood and I'm not actually sure where it spawns around here. I mean, I get confused which trees are supposed to be which as well. But we'll have a little look over here. Yeah, see, that's cedar. Oh, they're just branches. Yeah, they're cedar. Fir only has the 2 points on it. We'll take the torch with us because we won't get ambushed by a wolf that way. Actually, I could run a little bit. We've got a lot of fatigue at the moment. That's fir up there, that one. Okay. Unfortunately it got windy. Well, c'est la vie. I don't see any more up here. That's annoying because that torch was going to help keep me warm as well in these high winds, but alas, the high winds blew out the torch. Don't see any there. I guess we'll check across. I could go above the town. I don't know if any does spawn up here. The other place is the other side of the town. There's a lot of fallen trees there, but whether they're fir or not. Oh, I can't even get out there. Still pretty warm, actually. Was it a blizzard? annoying if it is. Well, we got a lot more done than I thought. I didn't realise how many of them we could do. Now we've got to do 3 more. Which is going to involve doing some trading. Hence why I'm searching for fir wood. There we go, it's on there. That's 2 bits there, nice. We'll grab surplus if we can, because can always use more. Am I protected here? No, oh well. It is a blizzard. Just my blizzard sense was going off. Well, we won't collect the extra bit, but that should be enough. Now I can set up this trade, but we'll have to do it tomorrow, unfortunately. Grab those out of there. Okay. We can now get the rest of this ptarmigan down off tonight, and we'll see if there's anything else I can do whilst we've got the light. I guess we'll keep the salt over here. I should have a cooking shelf. That would be a good idea. Like things I can use for cooking. I've got a shelf of pies here. These are big groups of pies as well. Okay. Good. Right. I'll hang on to this firewood. I guess we'll take that across in the morning. Okay. Not got any arrows to do. I could do another fishing tip up. I could see about repairing some more clothing. What have we got? Yeah, I could repair this. 8%. It's fine. These we get back 0.7, so those would be quite good to repair. They take a long time though if we use things, so I'm less inclined to. I could repair the repair this with a fishing line. Cool. I think I had spare ones of those. We've got thermal underwear I could repair as well. How long do you take to repair? 6 minutes. Okay, I could do that. This isn't going to break, is it? No. They're actually takes them only 75%, so it's still not worth actually wearing them. Oh, keeping these here as the spare ones, I guess. I have no idea where they went. Okay. I guess we'll do the... I mean, we can't make the fishing tip-ups now. We'll do the ptarmigan. Oh, sounds like the blizzard may have stopped. Not that that's any good to me. Yeah. I don't know why I'm checking. Doesn't matter. It'd be neat if there was like a mechanic where you could like stick your head out the door without actually leaving to see what the weather's like. I don't know how they'd do that, but I mean, you could just have a thing where it was like, oh, it's snowing right now. Oh, it's high winds right now or something. Okay. I think we're all good. We will eat and then drink. Sleep about 9 hours. A bit under. I drank a bit too much water. This is ready, almost ready. I mean, I could get one more repair out of it, but we could turn that into a fishing tip up now. That's fine. Because I don't actually know how much it gets removed from it. It looked like that was 8% there once, but it was less the first time. I don't know if it's based off of what you're actually repairing or how long you take or something. Alright, we'll sleep 9 hours. Okay, I've got a little bit to go. Let's do a bit of food then. Okay. Ah, full bars. Don't you love to see it? Right. Have I got anything else I can do in the dark? Because it is still technically dark. Do I have some torches to break down? Where the fuck am I? Oh. Oh, is this done? Yeah, this is done. Nice. So we've got another full batch of that done. We'll put some salt in here. I need... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, no, I didn't need that much, did I? Yeah. Okay, I need all but one of these. Maths. Beautiful. I've got plenty of salt. And get a load more dried meat, which... cured meat. Which I'll probably never eat, because I just like to hoard stuff like this. Oh, it's a percentage of the meat you put in. Oh, that's interesting. Or actually, it's a bit lower than it, I think, because you can't put in 40% meat, but there was some that was 40% there. Okay. I want to consider repairing these. To get 0.7 back, it's probably not worth it quite yet. I'll wait a little bit more. We're not in a particularly cold region, and we're not planning on going to particularly cold regions, so we don't need that little extra. This is quite damaged, actually. 62%. Sharpening, I guess we could do. Broken that. Alas, it is now broken. Right, let's maybe let's do a fishing tip up then. Forget how we actually make one. I need 1 cloth and 1 scrap metal. Scrap metal's here. Yeah, my cloth is somewhere over here. Okay. Great, that's another one of those made, so I can mark that off of the list. I really should move this to here. Oh well. Yeah, I should put this as my current goals. Make 2 tip ups for fishing. There we go. Just make things a bit tidier. I mean, I should maybe, yeah, trading for recipes I should put explicitly on there, and then general, yeah, retrieve. That's true. I don't really care about that anymore. I've got that done. So beachcombing is a general goal, and trading is a general goal as well. Just general trading. There we go. I should probably try and get flour around the map as well, because we just proved that all of my flour is currently in one place, and it's not that much flour, so I probably do need to get some more. But it depends how much more cooking I'm going to do. I imagine some of these recipes need it, but that doesn't. This one we need oats and peaches. That's true, I should write down what I need. Well, we're going to have enough peaches, that's fine. So I need oats from trading. And carrots. Potatoes and corn. So, oats. I think I need 5 carrots. 2 potatoes. And I think it's 1 corn. I mean, I don't know actually, do I? That's 2 carrots. So I've got 1 carrot, and then this needs 0.4 kilos of carrots, which is weird because that's just 4 carrots. I don't know why it's worded like that. And I assume a can of corn is more than 0.3 kilos. Hopefully it is. Or it is at least it. Yeah. Hello, Marco. I see you followed a couple of days ago. I assume you were in Wabber's stream, maybe? When Wabber gave me a little shout out, which is much appreciated. How you doing? And thank you for the hydrate. I haven't drunk for a little while, so it's good to get a reminder. I think we got the right amounts there. Yeah, this needs a little bit of flour, but not much. Then we got the cattails. I've got to get ptarmigan. I really fucked up by cooking that extra. I thought I was so clever. I was like, oh, I've got enough to make another one. Let's put this in here instead, actually. Get a ptarmigan. That's not how you spell ptarmigan, but it's close enough. Okay. Problem is, I don't know where I'm getting a ptarmigan from. Because I don't think there's any here. I mean, once again, we're not in a rush now, so I could spend a bit of time going somewhere where there are ptarmigans. Desolation Point. Are there ptarmigans by the church? I have a vague memory of ptarmigans being there. Because that would be closer than going back to Mystery Lake. And also, I don't want to do that route again. Pancakes. In which case, should we do a little trip out to... This bow's going to break very soon, which I'm a little bit nervous about. Maybe I'll take both bows with me. I promise I don't know which one it'll... It's going to get out the wrong bow. I mean, if I deliberately say use this bow, I just don't want to have my bow and then it break, and then I just don't have a weapon. That's scary. But I want to get as much value out of it as I can. Oh, actually, I tell you what we could do. This is much smarter. We take the bushcraft bow with us. And then that way, we know we're using the correct bow. Ever think why they choose ruin instead of expired? I guess so that then they can just use it as a general term for all items, right? because then you can say clothing is ruined, whereas you wouldn't say like clothing's expired, but it would make more sense. Because like, how do you ruin some food, especially given you can use ruined food? You can use ruined food for cooking, right? Yeah, a bit odd. Actually, yeah, I think I'm gonna head to the station point and see if we can grab a ptarmigan. Then we'll come back, and as long as I've got enough time, then we can put the fur firewood, which actually I need to drop. We'll go and give that to the trader. I don't think I need to take any food with me. I think I've got food there, although... Why not, I guess. If I press 2... Okay, good. It does get out that bow first, and then it's that. Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll take the bushcraft bow just as a backup for when this one breaks, which... It might be about 20%, in which case this is... me being a bit overcautious. It's little, but it's from the heart. Oh, bless you. Thank you. You don't... Nothing's little when it comes to bits. All of it is appreciated. That's very sweet of you, Marco. Thank you. No, never feel like you need to give bits, or you need to give a certain amount of them. I just appreciate people hanging out. Yeah. I don't do this for a job or anything, so... Everything is nice. And appreciated. Yeah, okay. This is me betting on there being ptarmigans over here, which there might not be. A little bit. Okay, I think those walls are far enough from me. Oh, is it clear day? Just an overcast day it's turning into? It might be a clear day. Well, we could see about hunting something along the way, maybe. I don't think it's been enough time for the salt to respawn, so we're not going to be able to get that, but we could grab coal. The coal will have started to respawn. But I just want a ptarmigan, and then we can get these recipes done, and then that's another achievement done, and then I can claim I'm really good at the game.
I can't feel my hands.
Of course, the bear's not here at the moment either, which will make travelling a lot nicer, because it means I don't need to take the weird route up that island when we go and trade tonight. I'm not going to get cold now, but...
Wait. I'm so cold. I'm warming up a bit.
I don't know if you're allowed to do shout-outs, Northern. I think only mods are allowed to do them, and me. I do that just so people don't accidentally shout out people who are cunts. Not that I think Marco is a cunt, but yeah, just in case. I'll send a bisexual frag. Oh my god, it's a grenade. It's gonna gonna make you so you like boys and girls, not a bisexual frag. There's yeah, it's not a bisexual flag emoji, which sucks. Trust me, I know. We get a rainbow one and we get a trans one. I do have one for, I think one of the sub emotes is a bisexual flag. In fact, I think it's the one that... Wait, no, is there a bisexual flag? Oh, hold on. I have like a rainbow one. I have a bisexual GG. There's of course Lima. There's a couple variations of Lima being bisexual, but... Trans and LGBT, yeah. Oh yeah, you get the bisexual GG. As long as you're a follower. What more could you want? I might light a fire. In fact, let's do it now whilst we know we've got the light. I don't have any sticks on me. Never mind. Why do I not have any sticks on me? That's really silly. Can't sub today, but when money helps, I'll back to use these all. No, don't feel like you need to sub. Please don't. That's why I always feel bad about, like... I mean, obviously you want some sort of incentive, right? Because I don't want people to sub, but then there'd just be nothing. And I feel bad when people don't have access to the sub emotes. Let's quickly break one of these down into a stick and light a fire. Don't need it for the warmth, but I just want to have a torch so that we can keep the walls off us and save fuel going through the mines. The mine. That is a nice torch. That was a 50% one. Might be able to get some beach combing in on the way back as well. I can't remember if there are ptarmigans here. I know there's rabbits that spawn in here. I guess just ptarmigans aren't very coastal. I'm now really hoping I haven't misremembered there being ptarmigans at the church. I just have a memory of that. Could of course be complete nonsense. But it doesn't matter, it's fine. We're not in a rush. We've got a nice big chunk of cooking done. So we've only got 3 more to do now. 2/3 of the way there. I don't know how worth a lot of those recipes are, but... I mean, the cabin fever one... I don't know if that reduces your cabin fever risk, or reduces the actual cabin fever affliction, or if it does both. Not that it matters too much, but as long as you've got access to it, then you can lower the risk. I haven't got cabin fever risk in a long time, I think, but you never know. Sometimes you just get blizzarded in, or, you know, you're making clothes. I mean, it's normally earlier on. Like, the mid-game is when I would get cabin fever normally. But we are out of the mid-game, and we have propelled far from it. The mid-game's actually kind of one of my least favourite bits. I prefer the end game over the mid-game. Early game is the best, though. Start of a new run. Oh, lovely. I love that wood noise. Sound design in this game is pretty nice. Finally, I can warm up. Oof. Okay. As I say, we should be able to grab a bit of coal whilst we're in here. Write this down for sticks. I don't mind spending a little bit of time in here, and that way we make sure we're warmed up when I head back out. I mean, we'll have a check to see if Soldiers will. I've got to get rid of some of the items in here. My world's going to slowly start to lag more and more. Oh dear. I was thinking these days how English class is binary. I mean, I don't know if you know other Aussies and Kiwis. Friend. Sorry, hold on, I'm just checking out here. Drama and Savage. Able to learn. I do not know them, sorry. They helped me to learn that we can use they and them for non-binary gender. Dude, I was shocked. I thought this was a bit crazy when I typed as this. What, using they them for non-binary people? I mean, they them, like, the pronouns they, them, theirs, etc. was used for non-binary people, or not non-binary people, but to describe individual people for like hundreds of years, which is why it's odd when people got like upset about it. People started using it and said, "Oh no, it can only refer to multiple people." But there's evidence of it being used to refer to an unknown gendered individual since I think it was like 1300s. I remember I was reading about it a while ago. So yeah, I don't know. People get upset over weird things, right? Yeah, if you're non-English, because a lot of non-English languages will not have options for non-binary people and won't have words for non-gendered stuff, because there'll be like gendered languages like French or Spanish, German, whatever. Why is there so much guff in here? I just left stuff everywhere. It's just so many ruined torches. Maybe I'll see if I can take those back with me. I'll break them down at some point. Okay. Swap over now. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, the other thing about languages is it constantly evolves. What one person knows of language will change within their lifetime. But yeah, I'm a firm believer of address people how they want to be addressed, you know, within reason. If someone wants to be addressed as Your Majesty or something, then maybe tell them to fuck off. But yeah. Right, let's moment of truth, if there are indeed ptarmigans up here. If there's not, then yeah, I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to have to go find some somewhere else. I don't know. Could head to Pleasant Valley. Not that I know where they spawn there, but... To be addressed as Your Majesty, Northern Lights, Queen of Awesomeness. You know what? Normally, I'd be against that, but for you, Northern, sure. I mean, I'll forget within 2 minutes of me saying that, but... It's probably rabbits, isn't it? It's probably rabbits up here. Wolf down there. No, a lot of friends in Oceania, I don't know why. I mean, hey, Oceania United. Or Australasia. Whatever people want to call it. Ptarmigans? Yeah, no, I don't know many people from Australasia. I mean, I'm not too big on pretty much any part of the world. I mean, I've met a lot of people through streaming. It's rabbits, there's no ptarmigans. Why did I think there were ptarmigans up here? I mean, maybe there are sometimes, but obviously not right now. Bugger. Maybe they just don't spawn in coastal places. I mean, that would make sense, right? Halfway in the tree. Yeah, you'll meet loads of different people when you're streaming or watching streams. Right, so no ptarmigans here. That means I need to go back. Find them somewhere else. And cart them all the way back to here. Have I Have I checked that island over there? Have I looted that? I wonder. Oh, we could take a little wander around Desolation Point, couldn't we? Oh, fuck. I nearly walked right into the moose. Jesus Christ. I was just not really paying attention. I was looking right at it and just completely blanked on the fact that there was the moose there. I think our moose was originally over there, so it must have finally moved to the bridge. Jeez. Whew. I wonder if I've not looted Kate's Secluded Corner. Oh, there's a stag there. If I looted this? Yep. I'll just grab a deer. I could do, couldn't I? Oh, there's a rope down here. Sure. Didn't know that was a rope spawn. Nice weather. Yeah, I've had really nice weather recently. Wrong boat. I've had really nice weather recently. Well, I feel like I've always had nice weather compared to other people's runs. Sometimes. Other times a blizzard just starts at the worst possible opportunity. I need to remember I can actually crouch and shoot, because I've been playing other runs where I've not been able to crouch and shoot. I'm just killing this deer because we've got nothing better to do. Right in the eye. Unfortunately, we can't see that though, because right. Holy shit! I only just managed to start that fire in time. The wolf started charging me. I couldn't even see it. That's the worst fucking part. Oh my god. That is why you always have fire starting materials on you. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh. Oh dear. Oh, I heard it. I heard it, and I was like, because I froze up, right? Because I was like, oh my god, it's a wolf. But I had to start that fire, because wolves don't charge whilst you're starting a fire. Oh my god, that was scary. Fuck me. Oh, wow. Me no like. Oh, God. Yeah. Wolves can spawn there, just by the way. In case you're curious. Alright. Where's the scraggly bit of meat? Wasn't actually that scraggly. Well, I can't find it, whatever. Cool, well this gives us a bit of food in this area, which is nice. I guess I'll grab a gut, why not? Oh, God. That's my excitement for the eve done. Ah, yes. And we'll grab the pelt as well. It's a good thing it doesn't actually take the pelt off the deer, because that would look horrifying, I imagine. The naked deer. We're fine, we're fine. I'll take this food back up to the entrance probably, but we won't take it all the way back home. Right, I want the small bit of meat, although it wasn't that small. There it is. Okay, that's pretty good timing actually. Right, okay, let's break down these torches. Got nothing better to do really. Oh, yeah. It's a good thing I lit that fire when I did. Because that wolf 100% would have got me, because I would not have reacted in time. Down an arrow as well, that's fine. We'll got loads of arrows spare at home. 8's my happy place. I like 8. That means I could hunt something big without needing it to bleed out if need be. I know some people go for about 6 arrows. Even numbers as well. You want to do even numbers. Two minutes. Okay, I could just about finish that. Although maybe I should just keep cooking. Go on a little bit longer. Oh dear. Do you have water on me, don't I? Yes. Oh yeah, well, I've been cooking it as well. See if we can finish that. Put some more sticks on, if not. Right, well, I think we've done a good job today. What I'll probably do is we'll wrap up soonish. I'll see about finishing this cooking, or we'll head back and then see if we can make it back to Quonset to wrap up there. Got this rope. I feel you must get a lot more ropes than rope climbs actually need them. It'd be cool if you could make something out of the rope. I don't know what, but... Okay, maybe we'll, this... Yeah, and we'll leave the rest of it. We can cook at some other time. Just when we're going through at some point, if we get a clear day, we could just leave it cooking. And we could even leave some cooking when we head back. Look who's coming back over. I don't smell. It's just where it smelt me originally. Wolf wants barbecue? Yeah. Bloody wolves. Wolf is going to get an arrow between the eyes at this rate. Scaring me like that. I mean... Ugh. How dare. Oh god. Why do you keep coming back down here? Go away. Go away and stay away. Gonna be smelly leaving here, but hopefully the wind stays down and we'll just head up with a torch. See, I might have to put another stick on actually. It's pretty close actually. This is a new fire, so it should go to embers, I believe. Okay, we should be fine. Yeah, it should go to embers.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Okay, I guess we won't go up to Katie's secluded corner. Can't get away from them, can I? It's probably the same one actually. It's just doing loops around here. Lol, went the wrong side of the rock. Well, have fun. Right, lovely jubbly. We'll drop this food off. I'll probably, provided it's not windy, I'll leave 2 bits of the raw meat cooking. Which is something I recommend you do. If you know you're coming back to an area, then you can just leave food cooking, and then provided it doesn't get blown out. I mean, you've not lost anything either. If you've already got fire, and you've got, you know, fuel you don't mind using, because it'll be fuel that's respawning. You just leave something cooking somewhere. And if it doesn't cook, then it doesn't cook. I think theoretically though, as long as if you leave a fire going, it cannot be blown out if you're not in the same region as it, or outside in the same area. Like if you go inside a building, I think technically it stays lit no matter what. As soon as you leave, it can get blown out. But I believe that's a thing. Because that's true with torches as well. And actually they keep their fuel level if you leave them somewhere and then come back to them before they run out. Right, I'll just stick a little fire down. Oh wait, I've got I've got so much food here. I've almost got too much food to cook. Oh well, we'll leave it.
Come on, little fire.
I'll just put on enough to make sure it can finish like that. Right. I mean, this would be great to take back home to use for dried meat, but right, I'll leave that inside obviously so that it can actually I need to grab a couple of torches. Okay, that's probably good. Okay, just leave that here to cure. I guess we'll take the deer back with us, whatever. And I've got this randomised rope that I'm going to carry all the way back, because why not? I'm surprised actually no coals respawned. I know we were here pretty recently, but I guess too recently for even a little bit of coal to respawn. Not that it really matters. I don't need it. Ah dear. Right. Okay. I'll have a look-see-loo for beachcombing, I guess, because we're not way down for once. And Old Island Connector / Crumbling Highway, whatever you want to call it, who's got some really accessible beachcombing spots. Do have to worry about the wolves, but yeah, Salt's not back yet. What I might actually is drop this rope as well. I think I've got a rope in the Quonset garage. Not that I need the ropes, because I think all of the rope climbs I'll ever use have got a rope on them now. There's not that many rope climbs that start without a rope that you need to put one on. Ah. That sounds like there's a blizzard outside. What you want to do to check, you want to put your torch down. I mean, it's going to be really windy either way. Okay, no, it's not a blizzard, but it is really windy. But yeah, if you drop your torch, that way you won't obviously lose the fire, because, hey, maybe you want the fire. In this case, I mean, I could have just actually left it. It's going to blow out the torch, but whatever. I think we'll still have a little look for beachcombing. Not actually blowing up the torch, which is surprising. There we go. I was going to say. Wow, my game runs so much smoother when I've not got a fire lit. Huh. Maybe that's one of the options I need to change. I wonder what that would actually be, though. Particles, right? Shadow quality. There's a wolf right there. Okay, maybe not then. Maybe we forget about beachcombing. Now that I don't have a fire, I'm less inclined to. I mean, obviously I could just kill the wolf, push comes to shove, but I'd rather not. Not because I'm a lover of wolves, but more I don't want to waste an arrow. Even though I've got hundreds of arrows, and I won't run out of arrows anytime soon, but it's the principle, you know? We could have a look on this side, maybe. There's probably a wolf down here as well, because I've not seen wolves on the top in a long ass time. Which means they're probably all down on the ice. Okay, well, we'll have a look-see-do. Some fir wood. That'd be nice. It's a bit windy to sit and collect wood. Even though this is the warmest part of the day. Wind like this. Also do a bit of litter picking. My previous excursions here. Yeah, see, there's loads just clumped up here for beachcombing. Cloth, nice. Bit of wood, cedar wood. Nice. Cattail stalks, nice. I thought they showed up. Check there's not a wolf behind me. Good.
I'll take it.
Yeah, I did not know. Oh my god, why is there weak ice there? It's back the way I came. Jesus Christ. I did not know, one, you could get a camera film from beachcombing, two, you could just spawn inside a suitcase. Yeah. I mean, camera film is relatively new, so it's not weird that I wouldn't know. What's that? That's stone? I won't have spawned out here. I've thrown this stone at some point. I wonder if that means the wolf has moved up there now, because there's normally two wolves in Crumbling Highway. Oh, birds are back, which means the wind's about to die down. Probably is still meat left on that deer carcass. I don't really care about it. That's funny, the wind's just changed direction and now it's in my face. Oh well. Okay, right, we'll get back to Quonset and then we'll wrap up there. We had a mix of a lot of progress and no progress because I wasted a load of time going on little trips around the place. Let's drop this here as a torch I can use to light that fire if need be. Now I've got a load of food in Desolation Point. I need to remember this. Do not bother bringing food with you to Desolation Point. Because I've got... There's 2 dead deers just outside that mine. Ah dear. Right, it does mean I'm not going to get the trading done today, which is a shame. But I still do need to go get ptarmigan, so maybe that's not too much of a bother. Of course, the other option is I go grab a fish and do the other recipe. That's if I can get that fish from saltwater. I should just look it up, and maybe I'll do that, and then I'll know for next time. Well, saying that, is that the hardest recipe to do? I mean, it might be in terms of me having to go get a ptarmigan for the other one. I'm so silly. I had enough ptarmigan meat and then I decided to make 2 of the fucking Briar House pies for no good reason. But maybe we'll do a little trip over to Pleasant Valley. Might actually find I've got some stuff in the community centre that I want to bring back as well. Plus I can get coal out of the mine there. It's always good to go grab the coal. It's just free fuel just sitting up there otherwise. I could even do some cooking tonight. I'm feeling fast because of this wind and on the road. I could actually do a bit of running because I'm not particularly tired at the moment. I need to be tired for Betty buys. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could just go to Pleasant Valley for fun anyway, because I haven't been there for a while. I'm sure we can find some ptarmigans to grab. saves just going back to Mystery Lake and doing that bloody route again. I do get bored going back and forth between areas. Like, I remember doing the route between Pleasant Valley, between Coastal Highway and the, specifically the bunker in Pleasant Valley. We did that like 3 times because I forgot something one of the times, and then I had to go back because he wanted us to go back for the bloody trade missions. And I got bored of doing that route over and over. I don't know if I've got anything to cook. I mean, we could just put some water on. Always need water. I tell you what I do actually need here. I would like another pot, because I've only got 1 pot. Because I can only do 1 bit of water at a time. 1 litre of water at a time.
Come on, little fire. I'm starting to feel numb.
Whatever. Right. Just leave that cooking. There's meat I could cook as well right here. Alas, I will not bother. Cool. You got anything I'm leaving out here? No. Alright, we'll drop off our stuff and then we'll wrap up. Got enough deer hides to make a house out of deer hides. That didn't drop for some reason. Oh, I need to grab a new arrow. I'll have to remember to do this at some point as well. Those are like damaged ones. I mean, I might as well use the damaged ones first, I guess, right? Okay. I'll carry the, I don't know where I'm putting camera film, because I don't think I have any here. I guess I'll just drop it. I carried the fishing tip up I made all the way there and back. I do forget to drop stuff off a lot of the time. I'm pretty forgetful in that regard. Alright, so we've got to do the trading, that's fine. Work that out. Just a tiny bit of cured meat. Drink. Right, okay, great. Well, we'll wrap up here. We've left ourselves some notes. I don't ever write on the general notes page. I just write on this page on the first day, just because I do. Yeah, we'll sort out this stuff. Maybe I'll put on here. Maybe PV. And we've got the trades that we've got to do. I've got the stuff together, ready to do the next trade. Maybe we do that tomorrow, or we'll head over to Pleasant Valley first and work out what we're doing from there. Or we could do some fishing as well, actually, because then we could do the fishing recipe. Right. Cool.